Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to another insightful conversation. Today's topic is how to boost your productivity with simple tricks. In today's fast-paced world, many people feel busy all day but still struggle to get important things done. Productivity is not about working harder, it's about working smarter, managing your time wisely, and building habits that help you stay focused and motivated. And joining us today is our AI guest, Maya. Welcome, Maya. Maya, what does your productivity really mean?
Mm. To me, productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what actually matters. It's the difference between a checked off to do list and a day that actually felt meaningful. Does that track with how you see it?
Why do so many people struggle with focus today?
It's a battle for our attention. We're basically living in an economy where every app is designed to keep us scrolling. It's hard to focus when your pocket is literally shouting for your attention every few seconds.
Okay, Maya, tell me what is the simplest productivity habit someone can start today?
I'm all ears.
What is the simplest productivity habit someone can start today?
Honestly, the biggest win is usually just picking one thing, just one meaningful task for the day. Everything else is a bonus. It stops that paralysis that happens when you look at a massive list. Does that feel doable?
Can you give any real life example?
Sure. Think of it like this. Instead of writing clean the entire house on your list, which feels like a mountain, you just pick clear the kitchen counter. That's it. Once that's done, you've actually won the day. It turns a huge, overwhelming project into a small, reachable win.
Okay. Maya, how
It's a
important is
small shift,
planning
but
your
it makes
day?
it's a huge help, but only if it doesn't become the work itself. Some people spend 2 hours planning their day and then they're too tired to actually do anything. The goal is a map, not a manifesto.
Okay. Maya, what is the 2 minute rule?
It's a great little hack. Basically, if a task takes 2 minutes or less to do, just do it right then. Don't add it to a list, don't schedule it, just knock it out. It's perfect for those tiny things like hanging up a coat or answering a quick email that usually just clutter up your brain.
Why is it effective?
Between the 2 minute rule and picking one big task, one's about clearing the mental clutter of small things, and the other is about making sure the most important thing actually gets done.
Maya, how can people stop procrastinating?
Usually, we procrastinate because a task feels too big or too scary. The trick is to lower the stakes. Tell yourself you'll only work on it for 5 minutes. Usually, the hardest part is just starting, and once you're in it, the momentum takes over.
Any example?
Say you've been avoiding writing a report for a week. Instead of thinking about the whole 10 pages, just tell yourself you're gonna open the document and write one sentence. Just one. Most of the time, that one sentence breaks the spell and you end up writing a page without even realizing it.
Okay, Maya, what is multitasking? Maya?
It's the big myth that we can do two things at once. In reality, our brains are just jumping back and forth between tasks really fast. It's more like rapid fire switching than actually doing two things at the same time. Most of the time, you just end up doing both things worse.
Does multitasking actually reduce productivity?
Absolutely. It creates this switching cost where your brain has to reboot every time you pivot. You lose a few seconds and a lot of focus every time you jump, which adds up to a massive amount of wasted time by the end of the day.
Okay. My next question is, how do sleep, exercise, and mental health affect productivity?
They're the foundation. You can't build a productive day on a shaky base. If you're running on 4 hours of sleep and zero water, your brain is basically operating in low power mode. You'll spend twice as long on a task that should take 20 minutes because you just can't lock in.
How much sleep is important in healthy life?
Generally, most adults need between 7 and 9 hours. But the real key is quality. You can be in bed for 8 hours, but if you're scrolling on your phone until 2 a.m., your brain isn't actually resting.
And what about exercise?
A natural energy boost. Even a quick 20-minute walk can clear the mental fog and get the blood flowing to your brain. Usually makes the hardest part of the day feel a lot more manageable.
Can you suggest any good exercise
It
for
really
mental
depends on
health?
what you're into. But for productivity, I'm a fan of things that get you moving without feeling like a chore. A brisk walk, some light yoga, or even just a quick dance party in your kitchen. The goal is just to break the state you're in. Have you tried any of those?
Okay, my next question is, what role does technology play in productivity?
It's a double-edged sword. It can be the ultimate tool for organization, but it can also be the biggest distraction we've ever created. It's all about whether you're using the tech or the tech is using you.
Can you explain this?
Think of it like this. You're using a calendar app to block out your time and a focus timer to stay on track. The tech is serving you. It's removing the friction from your day. But if you find yourself opening a work app and then suddenly spending 20 minutes on Instagram because of a notification, the tech is using you. It's winning the battle for your attention.
What final advice would you give to someone who wants to become more productive?
It's a constant tug of war. Do you feel like your phone is usually the winner?
Any other suggestion for productive life to become more
I'd say
productive?
the biggest one is learning to say no. It's the most powerful productivity tool there is. We often say yes to things out of guilt or a desire to please. And then we end up with a schedule that's crowded with other people's priorities instead of our own. When you protect your time, you're actually giving yourself the space to do the things that truly matter.
And what about motivation?
Motivation is a bit of a trap. We tend to think we need to feel inspired before we start, but it usually works the other way around. Action creates motivation. Once you start moving, the feeling follows.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing such valuable insights today. We learned that productivity is not about doing more every second of the day. It's about focus, consistency, healthy habits, and making small improvements over time. Even simple daily tricks can create powerful long term results. And thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more discussions on self improvement, technology, AI, education, and personal growth. Allah Hafiz.
It's been a real pleasure. I love how we wrapped that up. Sounds like you've got a great episode in the works.